Hello, everybody. How are you doing? And how have you been? My name is Ronald Deer, and today I have a replay for you guys submitted by Mr. Snowman. Ho, 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 ho. And Mr. Snowman is driving his T26E4 SuperPershing. Now, what's so special about this tank? Well, it's a medium tank, T-rate, and it's basically a normal Pershing, but with a different gun, heavier gun, and a riot shield welded to the front of the tank and to the gun mantlet, and it also has a different gun. Now, what's so special about this freaky-looking monster? So the added armor, that's really cool, but it also has some negative effect. The negative effect is that it's slower than the normal Pershing. But yeah, that's like its pros and cons. More armor, slower, less armor, faster. And we have this real looking turret. And what is this turret about? Well, they changed the gun. They gave it a bigger gun with 240 alpha damage. But because of the weight and the fact that it's so big, they had to add some counter weights. So first of all, they added this counter weight to the turret, so the turret wouldn't fall off. And then they had to add some counter weight in the front of the gun mantlet with those ears. That's all just to keep the gun in balance inside the turret. And then they had to add these two tubes on the front of the tank, and those are also to stabilize the gun inside of the tank, so it would, yeah, stabilize. And that's what makes this tank looking very peculiar. And that's a bit about the tank. Well, what is Snowman doing? He is making his way to a very, very popular location on El Halouf. And here he's going to show us how to use the gun depression of the tank, because 10 degrees of gun depression, that's pretty good. And he's using this to harass these heavy tanks pushing up on the north side of the map. So, armor, it's a medium tank. It's not actually that slow. It's like it's medium slow. Is that a thing? Riot shield inside on front of the tank. This means the T49 here is gonna have a really hard time penning this tank because of the riot shield. It's very hard for HE shells to penetrate. The thing is, it has added armor, but there are still a lot of weak spots. First weak spot is the turret, the machine gun port in front of the tank. Second weak spot, under the flaps, under the ears, the side of the turret is a weak spot, and then on top of the turret, the cupola on the left side, guys. Only the cupola on the left side. The cupola on the right side is actually just there for show. It's not rendered in, so it's not a hitbox. So if you're standing in front of the tank, the only good cupola to aim on is the left one. The right one isn't a hitbox. And I shall show you this with a screenshot of TanksGG. And he's doing a lot of work here, man. Snowman is wrecking these guys. He's using this gun depression, and he's using this Richard like a boss, and he's giving them hell. I mean, he already, how much damage? 2,300 damage. And he's harassing these Tiger Ps. I'm sorry, Tiger and Tiger P. See how he uses his tank. He pushes up on that ridge line to get his gun down. This is something you could use also in these random battles on El Halouf, extra location. So what do we have? We have this Pershing, normal Pershing, and they made it super by adding some armor and a big gun, so it has a riot shield, but you can't sit still, you have to move, because then you have all your weak spots in the open, so you have to keep moving back and forward to camouflage your weak spots. Use your gun depression, And also, very important about this tank, it has preferential matchmaking. And now you're saying, Renox, what does that mean? Well, it means this tank will never, never, never meet tier 10 tanks. Never. But that's OP. Well, the meta shifted, so you could say it's OP, but that's the thing with premium tanks. In the past they made premium tanks not as good as normal tanks, though they gave them premium matchmaking. And now they're making premium tanks that are better than normal tanks without premium matchmaking. And this is one of those premium tanks that has premium matchmaking. So never meet tier 10s. That's actually really cool, but it's also needed with this tank, because if this tank didn't have premium matchmaking, it would be quite bad. It would be quite bad, especially with all the power creep going on tier 10. Now what's happening in the battle, guys? Snowman's team, only 3 guys left. They won the heavy side, but then they all just went their way. The STI is in the middle. IS is going the other way. It's a big mess. What's happening? Their tanks getting picked on one by one. And Snowman is the only one who decided to go back to defend the cap circle. So, what's the best? I don't know. Maybe push together all 3 or go back. Difficult decision. El Halouf. It's a big map. And it's not easy to drive back to your own cap circle with a heavy tank. So, it's a discussion on its own. Go back to defend, push through. I don't know. But what we know is Snowman went back. He's just killed the Bulldog. Really good play here. And he has this T54. And wow, this T54 is only one shot, guys. But Snowman's also one shot. What will he do? You have to point the riot shield on the front of your tank to the enemy. Doing a good job about this, but the T54 isn't coming. Where is he? I like this, man. He spots him and then he just keeps her. Yeah, take a good look at this point of the battle. He's driving in front, and then the T54 is coming around the corner, and the T54 doesn't have the gun depression to point his gun. Look at this. He's pointing his gun in the air. Bam! Gotcha! Now it's only 2 against 1. Snowman on 4 kills, and his colleague, Mr. Kupski, in the IS-2 has 3 kills. Looking for the Tiger P, and how much health does he have? He has 1,000 health left. Situation, how much damage? 4,000 damage, guys. 4,000 damage. That's gonna be a big money. A lot of credits in the bank for Snowman. But he did an excellent job. I mean, this tank is all about ridge lines, small hills. Stick your turret out, shoot. Keep moving, keep moving. You don't want to show too much of your weak spots. I hear Snowman spotting for the IS-2. IS-2 is getting into position, and you're gonna see this Tiger P melt away. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, and a bounce. Yeah, lucky man, lucky Snowman. Not quite a gun depression, and Tiger P is one shot. Oh, slides off the hill. Ah, close, close, close. IS-2 can cap, so that's. I think this game is pretty secure. A bit of a standoff. Yeah, lure him in. Come on, Tiger P, come here. Come on, Tiger P, come. Come, Tiger P, come. Go cap FK Ebola Tart. Okay, let's Disregard that, Snowman. Okay, that's where you were standing still for a few seconds. Okay, Snowman. Let's be friendly to our colleagues. Come here, Tiger P. What is he going to do? Still 5 minutes left in the battle, so lots of time to finish this one. I used to actually went to the oh yeah in the cupola. Really well played. Really well done, Snowman. Big round of applause. You did excellent with this tank. You went to the right place. Just made that gun depression work. You did a really great job, and this is what I want to show to other people in World of Tank. If you have a tank that has 8 degrees or more gun depression, Super Pershing has 10 by the way. If you have a tank with great gun depression and some armor in the cupola, you just work those ridge lines and you will have great results in World of Tanks in random battles. Thanks for your upload, Snowman, and to everyone watching, thank you so much, and until next time.